You are the beginning of great things. God says to you today, practice bestowing genuine feelings of joy, approval, love, acceptance, and optimism upon oneself. Who else will believe in you and your ambitions? If you don't, who else should love you if you can't even love the person staring back at you in the mirror? This will improve all of your connections with other people. A more optimistic perspective on interactions with others results from taking the time to respect and love oneself. This is due to the fact that the bond you share with yourself serves as the cornerstone of every other relationship in your life. If you have faith in me, you will finish watching this video. You have received answers to every question you have ever asked from the cosmos, but you must be conscious of this fact in order to read the answers. Take notice of your immediate environment. Many different programs can supply these solutions. Such messages can be sent through a variety of channels, including attention-grabbing newspaper headlines, chance meetings, radio songs, truck-mounted signs, and epiphanies. Don't forget any necessary details and pretend like you're all set. They may seem. There are numerous reasons to be joyful along the journey, and thus it is only fitting that we rejoice whenever something positive occurs. Why should you punish yourself by refusing to have fun? Doing this is always a good idea, even crucial. This is a must, and it does wonders for your heart. Whether one individual is more successful, well-liked, or admired than another is irrelevant. It's time to stop comparing yourself to others and start focusing on your past self instead. Don't let anything or anyone disrupt your enjoyment of your trip. Celebrate even the slightest of triumphs. Type 222. God is continually molding you. If you let Him, if God has spoken to you, believe that He will do what He has promised to do in your life. It won't be obvious at first, but you'll adjust an untimely break. You shouldn't give up too easily. His vision for your future is vastly superior than everything you're currently experiencing. The splendor of the years to come, in most cases, success takes exerting some effort. Credible witnesses are essential in a trial. You need not worry. It is harmless. It's also shaping you, so to speak. So enjoy yourself and stop being so critical of yourself, and be glad that God has carried you this far, for you are safe in the arms of a kind and devoted Father. You are a work of art in His eyes. He isn't done putting you in that position yet. It is harmless. It's also shaping you, so to speak. So enjoy yourself and stop being so critical of yourself, and be glad that God has carried you this far, for you are safe in the arms of a kind and devoted Father. You are a work of art in His eyes. He isn't done putting you in that position yet. Those who trust in God wants you to know that. If you rolled a 333, you are a sinner. This Thursday, keep in mind the following 8 items. 1. It is too late to change the past. The nature of reality is not dependent on your point of view. 2. Every person's destiny takes a unique course. Things can only get better with time. 3. An evaluation of the person's worth is made. Depression is a side effect of overthinking. Simply put, it's the best place to find happiness. When you focus on the good, you attract good circumstances. There are 5 smells with exceptional range. Providing assistance is not a cost. If you give up, you fail. 6. Disregard the opinions of complete strangers on social media. What you sow is what you will harvest. 7. If you don't inquire, you won't know the answer. Yes, it's preferable to have 30 sporadic acquaintances instead of 3 close ones. 8. You may put your feet up and relax on vacation. We could learn a lot from you. Tell us what you think about humanity. Return to the oppressive regime from which you broke free if God has granted you freedom of. Worship. Many of us are still holding out for a better day to come. We implore God to upend our lives, but we refuse to let Him wipe us out completely. It's possible that God has control over things that go against His will and shock people. You might want to go back, but remember that He is setting you free, and take this time to appreciate it. If you refuse to let go of the past, God will give you the life you've always dreamed of. Number 4 is one of a kind. There is no way to change the past. I can tell that you paid close attention in class. You have to leave the old world behind as you step into the new world of possibilities. You need to aim for 144.2 when whoever reads this. Keep in mind that you may be getting married to someone you've never met. If you're on the verge of giving up, however, in 12 months from now, you may be able to get work with a successful corporation whose name you are unfamiliar with. In a year, you might find yourself in a better position to purchase a property. 1. You might be able to see your children grow up. And 2. You might be able to find happiness again. But you can't find out unless you take action. Keep attempting to sleep if that's what you want to do. Relax and know that you can get through this. Just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean you will be forever. If you believe that a little shift in your daily routine can open the floodgates to infinite wealth, happiness, wisdom, independence, and self-assurance, you're in luck. Is it your intention to have it decide how best to spend the money? Is there a secret recipe for making lots of cash appear? The link is in the comments, so scroll down to find it. Subscribe to our channel and turn on bell notification if you have faith in God and want to hear God's blessings every day. God may help you reach your goal if He gave you a head start. Keeping score is important to our God, and He has never abandoned a project. A job is never left unfinished by Him. He frets too much about the future. Just like the rest of us, He's a mountain compared to our concerns. He definitely qualifies as a royal. The next move is up to you. But He has to wrap things up, breathe in and out. God will eventually perform what only He can do. It's going to be a stunning period. God directs the orchestrated. He'll do what's expected of Him. Because He created you, He already knows the person who will become, even if you don't. He plans to create His next masterpiece using you as the subject. When He stares at you, He takes in every detail. His ability to anticipate your needs is astounding. His word is His bond. He assures us He will complete the task at hand. May God's favor and mercy be with you always. Eventually, God may take you to a point where you won't have to do anything on your own. #Amen. Type 222. If you know 10 people who have faith in God, they should all view this video and have their faith strengthened. Key in Jesus Christ, Lord.